the music that we produce and the quality of that production of the music is entertaining for that blind audience. For the deaf audience, they can't hear the music. So let's try to show them the feeling of that music, okay? Now, let's assume that the deaf audience can read lips, okay? So if we know that, we want to make sure that they understand what those lyrics are and that message is when they read the lips, okay? So if we're seeing, and I'm sure we tackle that, vowels and stuff like that, and open, and what does an ooh look like, right? So if I'm singing, if all you guys are deaf and you can read my lips and I'm singing When There's Love at Home, would you be able to read that? No, perhaps? Okay, so if we can get the audience to understand what our lyrics are, they can't hear it, but they can read it. Now they can understand what the message is, right? But let's go beyond that. Let's see if we can deliver the emotion of that song, because we feel it, we believe it, we've experienced it. You know, hopefully everybody here has experienced love at home at some point in their life, if not continuously, and if not now. So that's what I like to think of. And sure, there are going to be some distractions on stage. Nobody has sung, I don't think any barbershoppers has sung on the stage at all. And it just seems to be every stage that our chorus sings in is always different. And last year's district was just a weird stage, very weird stage. So you have to understand that you'll expect some distractions on stage, okay? You may hear some distractions. You may hear your neighbor or the guy behind you singing a different note, or something that you're just not used to. So you have to kind of block that out, right? The audience is going to hear that, but the audience doesn't want to get distracted with seeing When There's Love at Home. Oh my God, what is that guy singing? So it's important to understand these basic concepts, that there's a reason why we're on the risers, and there's a reason why the curtain opens. If we're not going to deliver heartfelt, visual, and I'm not talking about choreography here at all. None at all. I was joking about the backflips, okay? And so if we can understand that the reason why the curtain opens, and there's a reason why the people in their seats pay money for the seat, okay? Shirts contest, you're one of 8, 9, 10, 12 choruses going. They want to see you. You know, there are some people in this district and division like me that remember the Golden Empire chorus, and they are excited to see you. They want to see you having a good time. They want to see you feeling that music. Okay? You guys want to run some stuff?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do it. Up and out. And Mike, let's put you back in the middle. I like what we did with that with when we were down there.
You want just come back?
Somebody hits a wrong note.
Everybody
point at him.
Yeah, there you go. That's the choreo right there.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
I like the old
Yeah,
frown.
Steve, do you want
the
everybody
frown
up
in
there,
the-
or do you want just the contest people?
No, everyone take advantage. Everyone up. Yeah.
Take advantage of it.
Yeah, think I'm up there. Yeah, oh yeah, that's you.
You're all tied up?
Okay, so before we start, can we just kind of get engaged with our... Oh, God. Now, let me see what you look like after you've heard the most incredibly hilarious joke ever in your life.
Oh man. Well, I'm sorry, I'm on the floor.
What touches? And he did it through the tailpipe.
Oh yeah,
So,
that's all.
if you're singing a song about how you remember how sweet and beautiful and warm love at home is or was, am I going to believe you if it... No. No. I remember when I was a kid, we used to teach me how to hit the ball, and we'd run around. And my mom showed me how to ride the bike, and she ran next to me so that I wouldn't fall, right?
What a memory.
Happy memories, happy times. Yeah.
Dementia's gonna happen to you too, so just.
We really have to come up with memories now.
My daughter just took her driving test. It was like yesterday, she was riding her bike and I was riding next to her.
Let us pray.
Oh, no kidding. Ooh, there's some crazy people on the road. Okay, go ahead, start. I find the spot I was happy and we'll
All right, sounds
talk about something.
Which one's?
Winners love it all.
Otherwise, I'm blowing the wrong pitch.
Are you?
No.
Oh, okay, good. So no humming, remember? So pitch. Where are we thinking about it? Set the audience, okay, the audience is sitting here, okay, you hear the pitch, and I'm ready for you. And if you take that pause and breath, the audience member gets relaxed and is ready to absorb everything that you've got to do. Okay, so that pause is really good, and very, very effective. Is there a reason why you don't want to do a hum warm-up? Because it's not going to hurt you if you do. Right,
Yeah.
not necessarily, we were working on doing a tune-up and then going into the first vowel, and then we changed it to an O, and then at one point, we just took it out, and the guy sounded really great with it, so we took it out, and we've been going forward with that, but there's, I mean, other than that, there's another specific reason.
Yeah, that's obviously up to you, but it won't hurt you if you do.
Okay.
Just
So let's do
I would
bad.
I prefer.
You prefer a tune-up? What if we just did tune-up chord, but not going into the first note? Because now we would get ourselves centered around the key.
Okay, that's fine.
Does that sound like that's good?
It may help to not only be able to hear ourselves initially as opposed to being shocked the first time you sing that first chord, because it is a different stage, and you don't have a chance to get up on that stage and get used to it before contest. It's like boom, rolling right out next chorus.
And we will not have a ceiling 2 feet above our heads either. I guarantee you that.
True.
Yeah, I don't know.
True.
We've done away with the
Shell.
Band shell?
Mm.
Oh man, that's just
So there's nothing
that's
behind
not a good idea.
Yeah, curtain.
Curtain.
Oh,
Switch it up even more.
Well, that bounces a whole lot of sound, doesn't it?
Yeah, really.
And not only will it physically help you, although you have to take advantage of that quick second of adjusting your ear with the whole stage sound or lack of sound, but it will help, and it helps me to calm my nerves down a little bit. You know, the curtain opens, they just announced your name, and there's a pause, and all of a sudden, boom, now you're gonna start hearing yourself. So there's some benefits there. And there's nothing in the rules that says you cannot do that.
Right.
Yeah.
So let's try it. Tell me typically, I mean, curtains open up, come out, here's the chorus, we're smiling, we're happy. What's a good time for to low pitch and then start oohing? Because my experience, and it's been years, is, if we come out, we kind of say our lows as the crowd begins to maybe start to die down, pitch, start oohing, come around, cut the guys off on their ooh, and then start. Is
Yeah, that's
pretty much a
fine.
good game
That's just
plan?
fine.
Okay.
That's just fine. You gauge when the audible applause starts to die down,
Mhm.
and then as you turn around, you can blow that pitch.
Okay.
Make the pitch blower that's his cue to start blowing the pitch as soon as you start turning around,
Okay.
right? And then wait until, if you can, blow that pitch as long as you can until the audience is done. Right, you don't have have to start right away when the audience, because the most important thing is that we hear the pitch before we start singing that first chord. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah. So you're starting, they announce you, come out, and there's the applause, da-da, and now it's starting to die down, and you're turning on, and now the pitch blows. And as long as you can, you know, it doesn't have to be forever, right? And
what I'll do is as I turn
Well, to me, I
around,
want to blow it, keep blowing it until he starts to direct us to do the chord, don't you think? I mean,
yeah, so keep blowing it, I'll turn around, I'll give you the ooh.
right, and then you take the break and pause. Very good, good, good. I so understand my friend Tom worked with you?
Yes.
Last Saturday? Okay, good. Yeah, I hope he did some good stuff for you. Sure he talked about vowels and there's a lot of That makes a big difference. You know, the smaller the chorus, the more individual responsibility each chorus member has, right? How many are gonna put on stage? 12. About 12, okay. So when you come on stage, before you even blow that pitch pipe, you're starting off with a score behind it. And then it just starts going.
so we don't put our mouths.
And it starts going, so that means that 100 divided by 12 is 8.5. So each guy's responsible for 8.5 points. Right? Don't want to put a whole lot of weight on your shoulder.
As long as you don't divide it by 4. Whoops, 1/4 for each part.
Yeah. So, just keep in mind, all the technical stuff is very important. In the presentation category, back in the day, when you guys were competing last, it used to be the old stage presence category, and then we changed to presentation category. You know, I'm sure a lot of you guys remember all of these categories. Arrangement score, we even had a non-singing score, right?